A note about collecting debt. There is a 6-year statute of limitations in Colorado for collecting old debts, but that can be extended with a judgment. So if you're ever sued and they serve you and say, hey, you got to go to court and fight it, or go to court and make a settlement in front of a judge. But do not just ignore it, because a judgment will extend that for another 6 years in local court, or in district court, it can be up to 20 years. So be very careful when it comes to old debts. Even though there's a 6-year limit, a judgment can extend it. Now, speaking of being sued, if you do go to court, beware of what's called a hall room settlement. That's where you go to court and the lawyer meets you out in the hall and says, hey, listen, let's take care of this off the record. Otherwise, we're going to go in there and get a judgment against you. What do you say you just pay us and be done with it? And they say, how about $25 or how about $10? And they trick you into making a payment and they say, okay, we're all settled, we'll see you. Then you leave. Then the attorney goes into court and says, Your Honor, so-and-so did not show up. They lie about it in order to get a default judgment for the entire amount. Now, obviously, ethical attorneys won't do this, but there are plenty of attorneys who will. So if you're sued for a debt and you're offered a settlement in the hallway, you can say, well, I'll consider the settlement, but only if we do it before the judge. Don't ever make a settlement out in the hallway without having a judge review it and approve it. I'm Tom Martino.